All right, YouTube, I'm back. I'm back again. Back feeling great, man. We got to talk about our Tampa Bay, my beloved Tampa Bay Buccaneers, two-time Super Bowl champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Oh, we don't have a loss in the Super Bowl neither. So before anybody get on here and talk about, oh, y'all had that 13-year playoff drought before Tom Brady, save it. No one cares. We won the Super Bowl twice and we never lost in the Super Bowl. So quite frankly, as far as I'm concerned, I'd rather that drought and have the hardware to get with it as opposed to not being able to get there or just always getting there and always losing. But whatever, right? So we unveiled our Creamsicle jerseys today. And guys, I'm sure other Bucs fans can speak for me when I say, bro, we've been clamoring for these Creamsicles. Whoa, two things. We've been clamoring for them to get rid of those horrible jerseys they brought out with the alarm clock numbers. Those jerseys were terrible. I think they attributed to us losing so badly the way we did. We should have just kept the other ones and just renovated it a little bit, made it a little bit more modernized. And two, bring back the Creamsicle jerseys, the best throwback jerseys. The only throwback jerseys that's coming close is the Kelly Green Eagles jersey, Eagles throwback jerseys. Outside of that, I think we got the best throwback jerseys in football, and it's not even close to me. Them Creamsicles go hard, man. I'm telling you. Now, the timing of this, I'm not mad at the timing neither. I do wish that we would have had the Creamsicles the year we had Tom Brady and the year we went to and won the Super Bowl, which was his first year. Even the second year when we lost to the Rams in the second round, still, I wish we would have had Tom Brady and the Creamsicle. But the Creamsicles are here to stay. And guys, them things is fire. Like they're a modernized version. I know we didn't win a lot last time we had them. Doug Williams got us to the Super Bowl. And yeah, you know, we lost. No, matter of fact, he got us to the playoffs with the Creamsicles. Then he went to the Redskins, now known as the Washington football team, and got them to the Super Bowl and won it. But yeah, yo, them jerseys is hard, man. Now, if we can only figure out the quarterback competition, I personally think Baker's gonna win it. I'm not expecting much from either guy. Do they have the talent? Baker's shown the talent to have in this league to be able to take a team to the playoffs. He has a little bit of knucklehead tendencies. He gets in his own head. He did have a lot of injuries his last year in Cleveland. Looked relatively decent when he was with the Rams. He was respectable. We still don't know what Trask is, guys. There's a lot of Trask lovers out here, and I do want him to get a shot this year. I think that, you know, obviously, I think we're going to go with Baker and see where he goes. If Baker fails, I think Trask could be in there by week 5, week 6. But yeah, it's kind of hard. Like, he did throw 40 touchdowns in college. He had Kadarius Toney and he had Kyle Pitts, but his ball placement was something that kind of turns heads. You know, he really was solid with ball placement. Now, a lot of people may say that he doesn't have the strongest arm. Neither did Drew Brees. Neither does Jalen Hurts. Ball placement in the NFL, there's a lot of quarterbacks with strong arms. They came and went. Jamarcus Russell had a cannon, was throwing 75, 80 yards on his knee, and he was a straight-up bust. Cam Newton had a cannon. And while he won an MVP and took his team to the Super Bowl and had some success in the league, you know, he's not, would you say Cam Newton's a top 40 quarterback, maybe? Top 30? You know, but we don't talk about Cam Newton as a top 10, top 15, maybe even not even, as a matter of fact, not even a top 20 quarterback. You know, it's just not a lot of strong arm quarterbacks outside of, to me, Ben Roethlisberger, Mahomes, McNabb. Ben Roethlisberger, Mahomes, McNabb. Like strong arm quarterbacks, like they had cannons that was winning. Now, McNabb didn't win a Super Bowl, but, you know, I do give them credit, him and Andy credit for constantly getting the Eagles within the NFC Championship game or the Super Bowl. You know, in the NFL, that does mean a lot. But, yeah, I'm excited to see where we go, man, because I feel like outside of the quarterback position, we added Cody Mock to the offensive line, brought Ryan Jensen back. We got Rashawn White in the backfield. We got the kid Edmonds from Miami, I think. You know, some speed in the backfield. We got Mike Evans, Chris Godwin returning with some solid depth behind that. Cade Otton, year number 2. He had a great year number 1. Granted, Tom was throwing him the ball, but I think that experience is definitely good. You know, that he had. And also, we got Canals from the Seahawks. Now, he wasn't the offensive coordinator, but he was definitely hands-on with Geno Smith. So if anybody can revive Baker and give him a Geno Smith type revival and, really take this offense up, it's Canals. And you also got to think, too, like he did have a play in their run game as well, too. Kenneth Walker, and they had a running back stable when Kenneth Walker went down. He didn't go down the whole season, but he had a really, really, really good rookie year. Defensively, I love what Jason Licht did on the defensive side of the ball. We had a Yaya DB to the D line. Got Kalijah Cansey, him, Vita. I'm having a brain fart right now. Shaq is coming back. I didn't know he had number 7, but I was told he might be honoring his late daughter. She passed in the summer. Rest in peace, man. I'm sorry. Condolences to the family. I think she might have been 7 years old, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to keep their family in our prayers. It's bigger than the game, guys. But Shaq is coming back. We still got Joe Tryon. Jury's still out on him. Jury's still out on Logan Hall. I'm holding out hope for both of them, man. They're both relatively young, and some players do get it a little bit later. But Joe Tryon, that clock is ticking. Logan Hall he's a second-year guy, but Joe Tryon, man, like, we got high hopes for you, buddy. Like, we need you to be here now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got Servacha Dennis, I believe, the linebacker, just in case Devin White's on the move or he doesn't want to show up in the offseason. And but also this is Levante's last year in Tampa, I believe. We brought him back, and it's very rare that you see players retire with the team that drafted them, and it's beautiful. And we brought the Creamsicles back, so at least I think he was there the last time we had the Creamsicles when Josh Freeman was here, if I'm not mistaken. He might have been. Yeah, I think he was. But yeah, man, a solid way. We got one of the best safeties, to me, top 2 in the league. But what's his name? Antoine Winfield Jr. We just got the safety from Seattle, Ryan Neal. He had a hell of a year last year. We got 2 of the best corners in the league, Carlton Davis and Jamel Dean. Like that defense got some speed on it. And look, as hard as I was on Devin White, if Devin White can just stop running pass plays and stop running into his teammates and everything, if he can really control his athleticism and his need for speed and everything, like, and get better as a cover linebacker, because this ain't the old days. We don't have you just back there blitzing and stopping the run. Like, we need you to cover. They're picking on you in coverage, man. Like, there was a lot of times where, if they wanted an easy first down or some easy yardage, they would go to whoever he was covering, and that's never a good sign. So, and we move Tristan Wirfs, speaking of offensive line, to the left side. I think he was already the best right tackle in the league. I don't care what y'all say about Lane Johnson. Lane Johnson is a monster. The only reason why y'all kept talking about Lane Johnson a little bit more because the Eagles were better 1 and 2, and they played more games than us. Tristan Wirfs is a monster, and he's his 3rd year. He's going into his 4th year, so he'll be the best left tackle in the league, and Lane Johnson can have number 1 at right tackle. He will be better than Trent Williams. That's my bold prediction, because I believe it's true. I believe at this point in Trent Williams' career, I don't think people watch closely enough, but last year, especially down the stretch and into the playoffs, he was getting dogged a lot, and he does get a lot of holding penalties. But, he's still Trent Williams. He's still balling out of control. But I think Tristan Wirfs, moving him to the left side, he's going to show everybody why he's that guy. That's just me, man. So I think, how could I forget Todd Bowles and the coaching staff? Hopefully, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed, hopefully, he's got the jitters out, and, some of the things some of the hiccups he made as a coach last year is out of his system. So I'm holding out hope for it. But yeah, I'm so hyped the Creamsicles are back. It felt good. I like the vibe of the video that they dropped and everything, man. It was definitely a good time to be a Bucs fan. And hey, you might see me at a game this year. But once again, guys, thank you for watching this video, man. I just wanted to bring y'all a little update. And I've been slacking on my Bucs content too. I'm gonna bring it here. I'm gonna drop some Bucs content here and there. And I don't really got no ideas for a sports channel, so I'm just gonna drop topics here. And yeah, guys, comment down below what's your team. Comment down below what you thought about our jersey reveal. Obviously, it's not a jersey we're gonna be wearing all the time, you know, for like special occasion, prime time kind of games. Maybe like the Ring of Honor game. But yeah, comment down below what you guys think. Leave a like for the YouTube algorithm, guys. Hit the subscribe button. Your boy's been making some waves. I've been consistent. I appreciate everybody for liking, commenting, you know, and keeping the engagement up, man. It's really helping the channel. And I'm going to stay as consistent as possible, man. I really appreciate y'all. I'm falling in love with the process, man. Thank you guys out there. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm out.